The president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was spotted in Rome after being invited by the Vatican City, the Pope himself. The new Pope was inaugurated on the 18th of May 2025. Pope Leo had to send some invitation to the president of Nigeria, and we couldn't rest on social media because it was more like the biggest achievement that Tinubu has achieved. His media lords were busy posting it, saying that God has sent Tinubu to save Nigeria, to lead Nigeria into the promised land. Because tell me how a pope find it worthy to invite somebody like Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And it goes on and goes on. So then, just as it was going, Tinubu met with Peter Obi. That is where the social media warriors of the APC grew their strength. So Bayo Onanuga, one of the media aides to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, reported this on Twitter, analyzing the conversation between Tinubu and Peter Obi. In his words, he said, President Tinubu meets with Peter Obi, Fayemi, at the Vatican. You see, these guys are trying to portray something. There's this portraying that they are trying to portray that in one way or the other, Peter Obi is working with Tinubu, but Nigerians are not saying it. I can believe everything in this life. But you see this particular thing, the Peter Obi that I know will work with Tinubu, he can't belittle himself to that level. You guys don't know who Peter Obi is. Peter Obi is a very, very successful man. Not just in politics, but in business. And he can't stoop so low. A man who was given lands after he became the governor of Anambra State, he rejected it. Even the money that they paid to ex-governors, he rejected it. Everything that ex-governors benefit, he rejected it. Is it the same man that you guys are going to push this kind of propaganda? Well, let's read what Bayo Onanuga said. President Bola Tinubu, Mr. Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and former Ekiti Governor Kayode Fayemi met at Pope Leo installation marks on Sunday in Rome. Fayemi cited President Tinubu where he sat with other leaders and asked Obi to follow him to pay homage to the Nigerian leader. Obi agreed. On getting to the president, Fayemi broke the ice between Obi and Tinubu. He said, Mr. President, welcome to our church and thank you for honoring the Pope with your presence. President Tinubu, ever quick-witted, responded, I should be the one welcoming you and Peter. I am the head of Nigerian delegation. The president's response cracked up Obi, who agreed with the president. Obi said, yes, indeed, we are members of your delegation. Peter Obi and Fayemi are staunch Catholics and Papal Knights. Now let's mark this word. Obi said, yes, indeed, we are members of your delegation. I know that Peter Obi was not the only politician Tinubu met on that fateful day. But of course, the media picked it up so that they will push their propaganda and push it so that Nigerians will fall for their cheap lies. You see, Peter Obi that you know is a very, very humble young man. With his achievements, his wealth, and everything that he possesses, he still finds a way to remain humble. But of course, what happens will continue to happen. What they are trying to push is to make it look as if Peter Obi is in support of Tinubu or Peter Obi is working for Tinubu. But these are all just fallacies and lies that these guys are generating. And remind me why Tinubu is so focused on his visit to Rome when terrorists is already taking over Nigeria, insecurity is already taking over Nigeria, a lot is happening in Nigeria, but they are more concerned that Tinubu met with the president. I do not understand how people reason, but well, now I can see it is happening in Nigeria already. We can see that people are already reasoning like stones. May God help Nigeria to survive from this big problem. Tinubu needs to sit up and understand that this visit to Rome or whatever visit that is visiting is not important. What is more important is fixing Nigeria, and he's the head of Nigeria delegation. He should wake up and do the needful. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe, like and follow our page, share our videos as well. Thanks for watching.